Hey guys, Sean here, and I'm going to do a little vlog today, I think, instead of the interview that I had scheduled with Bill Holter, because as fate would have it, we recorded 25 minutes of really a gripping interview, and then my computer crashed like it's never crashed before, and that file is corrupt. I'm on the road here taking my lovely daughter to her horse riding lessons. And I wanted to just talk about that and then bridge into something else that's been bothering me, and that's the Mockingbird mainstream media's cover-up of Hillary Clinton's crimes as they continue to malign Trump every chance they get. But the reason that any of us get into the fight for truth, whether it's talking about what actually happened on 9/11 or talking about the international banking crimes, including the House of Rothschild, which of course has chosen Hillary to be their puppet. Linda Foster Rothschild just held a $50,000 per head fundraiser for Hillary Clinton over the past weekend, raising $1 million for the Clinton crime family. And it really bothers me because the Rothschilds, of course, are behind the central banks that have destroyed our currency, and the Rothschilds are really the heart of evil as it pertains to international central banks. And so Hillary is literally their puppet, and in the spring of 2016 they held $100,000 per head fundraiser for their puppet, Hillary. And so we know what the Rothschilds want, and standing in stark contrast to that is Donald Trump saying this. I just get really sick and tired of Mockingbirds like John Oliver from HBO and Marc Maron, who has a very successful podcast, maligning Trump every chance they get.
Friday tonight, we turn to Donald Trump, a racist voodoo doll made of discarded cat hair. And first, let me just say how truly sorry I am to have to talk about him again. I know I've done it a lot recently.
Including most recently, Maron calling Trump Satan. Literally calling him Satan. And it's so absurd when you contrast that against really the demonic entity known as Hillary Clinton, a person who is such a criminal. Her crimes are so legion at this point, they're getting hard to catalog. And I guess I'd advise you guys to watch James Corbett's remarkably good video called Hillary Clinton is a Threat to Humanity, to understand exactly why she should never, ever step foot in the White House, and in fact should be behind bars for the rest of her life for her crimes. Marc Maron, I suggest you watch that video and understand how intellectually dishonest and morally bankrupt you must be to root for Hillary Clinton, a woman who is literally a Rothschild puppet. She sold out her nation, she sold out secrets, pay to play, Clinton Foundation, billions missing. I mean, the crimes are so epic and so legion that the only thing keeping her out of prison is this corrupt to the core system run by international banksters. It just defies belief that people like Marc Maron and John Oliver are being honest when they root for Hillary Clinton and malign Donald Trump. The reason any of us get into this fight is sure to wake up our friends, family, and colleagues and our fellow Americans and try to help people protect themselves before it's too late. But really, the reason most of us get into this is for our kids, It's to try to give them a better life and a future. And that's why I got into it mainly, is because I have kids and I'd like them to inherit a nation that respects the rule of law, the Bill of Rights, and the Constitution. And if Hillary Rotten Clinton gets into the White House once again, that will be it. That will be the end of our hope for rule of law in a nation of and by and for the people. It will be of, by, and for the banking cartel, the Rothschilds, Rockefellers, Goldman Sachs. And that's the bottom line. So I hope you're all doing well. Thanks for tuning in. So much more to come in the very near future. Great guests lined up, and hopefully more in the moment vlogs like this one. God bless.